This is the Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar. The bar and the handle removes unseen dirt and debris ahead of the blades for effortless shaving in one efficient stroke.
For a touchdown back, what did you see on that contributed to that result?
Yeah, we obviously didn't do a good enough job. The other returns, I don't think they got to the 20-yard line, or not much past that. But obviously that was a bad play, and we had a couple of breakdowns on the play.
Next question, Michael Hurley, followed by Chris Ryan.
Good morning, Bill. I know it wasn't quite like last week where the red zone drives started moving backwards, but 0 for 3 getting into the end zone. Is there something philosophically you think that has to change, or do you find it game to game? I don't know what it was last night.
Yeah, well, we lost yardage on the reverse. But yeah, then there was the end of the half drive and the drive after Thorne's catch. So yeah, obviously we got to do a better job there. Not any one thing, just in general. There are different circumstances, different plays, but we just got to do a better job.
Next question, Chris Ryan, and I'll encourage others to raise hands if you have questions.
Morning, Bill. Just on special teams as a whole, obviously Mike mentioned the return. What was your sense as to what you got there in the punting game and all around?
All around. Well, like I said, the kickoff coverage is good except for one play. We had a good field position on the kickoff return. Then they touchbacked us, I think, on the rest of them. Overall net punt was certainly less than theirs. So they covered well, hit a couple long balls. We weren't able to get the return started, which we should have been able to do, but we weren't, and forced a missed extra point with the good edge rushes, but that was pretty much of a wash. So there's a couple of big plays there that really skewed the game. Obviously, you referred to them, and those were huge plays in the game that we didn't do well.
On the kickoff return, it looked like Duggar may have been held. Did you see that, and do you coach you got to fight through that and make a play there? What were your feelings on that? Because it obviously was a huge game changer.
Yeah, well, obviously we got to do a better job than we did. Like I said, there was a couple things on that play that came up that that we didn't do well enough.
Next question, Michael Hurley.
I had another one on special teams. Just, I know with a minute left, receiving that punt, I know that it's long odds either way, so it might not be right or wrong necessarily, but do you want that return in that situation instead of letting it go into the end zone, hoping to maybe get more than the 20 yards, even if it costs some time?
Yeah, it was a tough one. Yeah, in retrospect, I don't know. Where did he end up getting it out to? I don't know, 15-yard line, something like that, and just a couple of yards. Yeah, I think take a shot at making a big play in that situation. I'm all right with that. If we had done a better job with our blocking, did a better job to get them started, we might have had a chance there. So that situation, you don't have a lot of options right there. I'd say, punt return in that situation is not a bad option.
Thanks.
Go back to Chris Ryan.
Hi, Bill. When you look at this game, obviously against an elite team on a short week, do you see progress for this group in that you were competitive and a couple mistakes move the game here or there, and you're pleased with where the team sits at this point? Just need to clean up some things. What is your evaluation?
Well, every week we play, there's some things, there are good things to work with, and there are other things we need to work on and improve, and this game's no different. So it's the way it is every week. There are things to build on, things that need to be better.
Next question, Mike Reese.
Going back to the Hunter Henry replay reversal, I'm just curious how you thought that reversal affected not the outcome, but the flow of the game, or how much it changed the game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a 4-point play. I don't know. There are a lot of other things that happen besides that. So.
I'll pause one last attempt for people asking their question. We'll do a final question with Chris Ryan.
I just wanted to ask about Juwan Bentley overall and the job that you feel he's done this year with the defensive unit, just as a play caller and also his on-field play.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Juwan's been really good for us since first day of the off-season program, all spring training camp, just communication, leadership on defense. He's made a lot of big plays for us. He's done a really good job.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks, everyone. We'll have the assistant coaches tomorrow at 11 a.m.